Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? We're live! Hold on a second. Hello, everybody. Welcome. How are all of you? I'm doing a significant amount of Ed Pats. I hope you're all having a lovely evening. And holy shit, it is hot as hell in here. So if you're wondering why I'm streaming shirtless, that's why. And it's Pride Month, so you know what? It's Pride Month. I don't have Twitch. I don't have Twitch. I don't have tits. So what's Twitch gonna do? Scold me for not having boobs? How scandalous! Why are you shirtless? This is why! I'm fucking sweating! It's hot as hell in here! I mean, so am I. Probably not the best temperature to eat pizza, but I'm hungry and this was literally all I had. But hi, Twilight, how are you? Why am I boobless? I got top surgery last month. It wasn't a secret. I literally posted about it. Do you guys not watch my shorts? Yeah, the cat's bi-gender and has no tits. Shorts or Twitch? I post on YouTube too. I have shorts over there. If you're not following me on YouTube, go do that right now. I got my eyes on you. Yeah, Twitch isn't the only place I post content. Maybe I need to do better at promoting my YouTube. I don't know. But yeah, I got top surgery last month. And I'm streaming shirtless because it's hot as hell. I don't have tits and it's Pride Month. Let me have this. In fact, it's the last day of Pride Month. Yeah. And then, next month, this is Ability Pride Month. That surgery didn't hurt? It did, but it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Surprisingly, I ended up not even needing the pain meds that they gave me. That's not going to be the case for everyone, because everybody's body reacts differently and has a different healing rate. In my case, I ended up not needing them and I healed pretty quickly. That is not going to be everybody's experience. For some people, the recovering process might be a nightmare. For me, it wasn't too bad. In fact, for the most part, I was pretty independent still. But hi, Twilight, how are you? I'll be honest here, my bi-gender identity was kind of an accident. I talked about this on YouTube, but initially I lied about being bi-gender. To be clear, this was before I publicly came out as bi-gender. I faked being bi-gender to get top surgery because I have a really bad case of scoliosis. You are not my pet. I'm not adopting you. But yeah, the reason I got top surgery is because I have a really bad case of scoliosis. So I faked being bi-gender to get approval for top surgery. And then, well, top surgery and hysterectomy. And then, like, after my first surgery, which is my hysterectomy, back in 2024, I was like, oh, fuck. Turns out, what I told the doctors wasn't a lie. So, whoops, told an accidental truth that happened to benefit my spine issues. And my gender identity. So, 2 for 1. Only at Red Lobster. Hold on. Hold on to what? What are you confused by? And yes, I am streaming shirtless because I can. I'm an adult. I don't have boobs. I'm not breaking TOS. Adult. I do need more scar tape, though. I ran out and I can't afford to get more. Why am I shirtless? Because it's 80 fucking degrees out and I'm sweating. And because I can. Like, yeah, I could use my PNG. But, like, can we acknowledge that the hair is giving? It's giving everything she needs to give. So, yeah, it's hot. I'm hot. My hair looks amazing, and it's Pride Month. Those are all the excuses I'm running with. There's still going to be a Tavern Talk stream. God, no! Hell no, I am not a lewd streamer. Please do not lewd me. I know, I look amazing. Give me all the praise, do not lewd me. Hey, a VTuber with the face. Hello, welcome, welcome. How are you? And yes, I am streaming shirtless because it's fucking hot as hell. Look, it is hot as hell and my face is melting off. That's why I'm shirtless. But hi, Eric. Eric. Interesting choice of name. Eric Sai Yanking. Okay. I chugged down 3 cups of water. And this one's halfway gone. To give you an idea of how hot it is. Matter of fact, I might bring my fan back in here. Thank you for the head pats. Matter of fact, I might, what was I gonna say? I might bring my fan back in here because I am fucking melting. This computer heats up really, really quickly, so that's not gonna help me either. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. But thank you for the head pat fees. Always, always, always give your streamer head pats. Aw, thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, it's important to keep your pet streamer well head patted. Hey, head pat is my thing. There. Y'all can share the head pat redeem. It's cheap enough for everyone. See? I'm gonna bite that hand. Ah. The nice thing about having a head pat redeem is that I don't need my model to use it. I think Twilight is trying to break the head pat redeem, which I'm fine with. Give me all the head pats. It only makes my powers stronger. Head pats make the world go around. I will be back once I'm done drinking this cup of water, because we all know I'm going to down this like a motherfucker, because it is that fucking hot. And I also need to get my... I also need to bring my fan back in here. Holy fuck, it's hot. Oh, I am? My bad. But Eric, you decided to sub to my channel? How sweet of you. I'm flattered. Whew. Y'all have no idea how badly I needed this water. I've been downing water all fucking day. Where's the milk? I said I was going to get water, not milk. Two different substances. Ooh. Let me tell you, that breeze from my fan, that black fan in the back, on my bare back feels kind of good. Holy hell, I did not realize how badly I needed it. Oh, feels so good. Look, look. All right. But enough of that. We're going to play more Tavern Talk because we all need a drink. And also, I like Tavern Talk. Specifically, Tavern Talk 2, Dreamwalker. If I can find it. I'm almost tempted to take my pants off, but y'all need to pay extra for that show. Actually, I am going to take my pants off and put on shorts because holy shit, it's hot. So, give me a minute. Please don't take them off. I can barely handle you being shirtless! You think I'd change in front of y'all? Nah! Y'all don't deserve that show. The fuck? But yeah, I am wearing long black pants, which was a really bad fucking choice. So I'm gonna put on shorts. Give me a minute. Shorts and legs. Wait. Yeah. I do got them thighs. Holy fuck, that's better. Lord knows I would not have been able to take streaming in those fuck-ass pants. Not in this weather. Right, at 13. Dead Reckoning. So I think we can confirm Twilight thinks I'm hot without my shirt on. Which, thank you, Twilight. You flatter me, darling. Good night, sleep tight. Alright, I guess that's an achievement. I just think that I shouldn't still be sweating. How long will this last? Until you've calmed down. A gooseberry salve would calm you down quickly. Really? I'll have to try that. Hey, that's the spirit. Ahoy, Cheshire! May I offer you a drink to wash away your exhaustion? Adrenaline, not exhaustion. And no, thank you. I'd better not provoke my stomach right now. I'll take one. Alright, what do you want? Anytime, Quasar. Pusar, Quasar, queso cheese. What can I get you? Something with a strong flavor would be good. Perhaps something to sugarcoat the details of our chaotic quest. Or maybe instead, something with a bit of a kick to it. Okay, I'm sorry for that joke. I trust you to make a good choice. You want something strong and sugarcoat, and the details, a bit of a kick to it. Alright, you want something with a strong flavor? Alright, I got you, Sheesh! Alright, we need something with a strong flavor. My first thought, this season's tied. Slow Strike does not have a strong flavor. Captain's Punch is also strong flavor, sugarcoated details. So my feeling is either something very, very sweet, or something spicy. I don't know why, but I am feeling seasons tied. You know what? If for no other reason than because Rabbit on the Moon. Question, what are your pronouns since you're boobless? She, her, or he, him. I don't really care which. I know everybody thinks I go by they, them, which no shade to people who do. I just personally do not. Okay, that makes everything easier. E. Oh, no, that's not... Whoa. Actually, it could be. But that's not what I want. Season's tied! I don't know why, but this is what I'm feeling today. You said you wanted a strong flavor? I think Hefty Cinnamon qualifies as a strong flavor. Just my opinion, though. Season tides, order up! Here you go. I hope your trust in me paid off. It always does. Ah! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Like I said, my gender. Once more, my trust in you was not misplaced. Thank you. How was your homebrew adventure on the Funky Coast? So I guess every coast is foggy now. Actually, is every coast foggy now? No one has been able to reach the other continents to comment, so all we can do is hope they were okay. As for the adventure, it was incredible, spectacular, awe-inspiring, and dish-inspiring too. God, I love Aegeus. Ah, you're such a beautiful man. Come here, come here, come here. Aegeus, come here. Mwah. Mwah. I don't even know where to start. We found the lost geologists and brought them back with us. Oh my god, it is hot. But yeah, people always like overthink what pronouns to you, like what gendered expression I use. I'm bi gender. It's okay. It's okay. There is no misgendering me. The only thing I'm not is a non-binary, so I don't use they them. I know everybody thinks I do. I do not. So I do accept it if people just genuinely don't know what to call me. Because I feel like that's just the default when you don't know somebody's pronouns. Hope that helps. This is just my perspective, though. This could be completely different for somebody else. I'm calling you princess. Feel free. We found the lost geologists and brought them back with us. You can tell Una she can find them in Gray's heart infirmary. Feel free to tell her yourself. But first, you owe me a story. Then anchors away as we sail westward toward the infamous Gulf of Fog. We sailed there as swiftly as the wild sea champions of Leviathan Kusar told us about. Despite us battling two types of fog, we still see the top of Morlia's wizard tower as we sailed by. He helped us a lot with navigation. They say the Wizard of Morla invented 4 different ways to roast coffee beans. Pity he's a fugitive. We decided to rest in the Cropper Apple Lodge since Kaya's mystery pen pal hailed from there. Yo, do you guys want to hear a funny story from when I had top surgery? That was when I found humanoid tracks near the coast. I immediately thought of the crew of missing geologists. And Kaya's mystery pen pal! Completely unaware that we were running straight into a trap. Wouldn't call it a trap, more like secondhand embarrassment. While we were following Delphi, a sea echo sprung out from some bushes, a large, sharpened stick in hand. Their soft eyes are like a calming ocean, the circles under them as dark as the twilight chasm. They rushed toward Krusar and then promptly tripped over a rock and face planted onto the dirt. Or into the dirt. Under the dirt. Just kidding. Naturally, I helped them up and let them know we came in peace. Are you guys aliens? We come in peace. They apologized in exchange, offered us oranges in case we had scurvy. Scurvy dog! We did not have scurvy. Hey, better safe than sorry. But the oranges were great, as was the person who gave them to us. They introduced themselves as none other than Captain Ravine Isara from Roxanne the captain of the crew of geologists. As they led us to their hideout, they told us about strange creatures that had been hunting them at night. Horrifying monstrosities that had been hunting the geologists for nights on end. At first, I didn't believe them. They were sleep deprived, and I figured they must have been hallucinating. But they said the monsters attempted to pull them into the sea. Towards the malicious behemoth. Malicious behemoth? Malicious... Oh, behemoth. Malicious behemoth? A massive silk kraken. A massive silk kraken. They form giant webs underwater to catch prey and ward off predators. They usually hibernate in colder climates, especially during waning centuries. And they don't generally employ minions. Oh, I thought it said miners. I was gonna have some fucking questions. That makes more sense, though. But their webs are a natural wonder. They work as an alarm system by establishing a psychic connection to Kraken using chemical signs and electrical impulses. Pretty cool creatures, if you ask me. But if the monster's minions were dragging the geologists out into the sea, we had some investigating to do. So, I went to check it out with Kusar, while Kusar, guarded the shore? In case you needed help. Appreciate that. Gotta love Aquila. Aquila is literally just me. Somebody just, I guess, found out my entire fucking life and made Aquila based on that. That's what it feels like. Minus the cool adventurer part. I am neither cool nor an adventurer. That's okay. I am one hell of a storyteller. There were webs covering the Gulf of Fog as far as the eye could see, which undoubtedly were from massive silk kraken. Countless shipwrecks were caught in the webs, and the strangest of apparitions were haunting their hulls. Gross swarms of piranhas, fanged letters of condemnation, you name it. But that wasn't what threw me off. What was it then? They typically hibernate during waning centuries, so 100 years followed by traveling, mating, and collecting treasure during the waxing century that follows. We're in a warning century. We're in a waning century. It should have been hibernating. They're communal animals, meaning when they travel to the north for hibernation, to the north for hibernation, they all go together. But this kraken was alone. It must have somehow been left behind. And the amount of webs was a bit overkill. Paranoid, even. We decided to debrief at the geologist's hideout, which was a hollowed-out tree. Apparently, they'd been sustaining themselves on oranges. Oranges. Screwdriver. Screwdriver sound kind of good. Ooh, our tequila sunrise. Or mimosas! Alright, I'm sorry. Let's continue. The crew had completely given up any hope of ever leaving the island. Eventually, they came around, though. I promised they'd be back home in time for the Afterlight Solstice Festival. The night crept up on us, so we decided to make a plan the next day. To distract the nighttime monsters, we popped a decoy camp elsewhere. The crew was afraid to rest, but I made some orange-infused charms of the golden leaves of the tree to calm them down enough to sleep. Ravine asked me if we were also haunted by nightmares every night. Which made me wonder, what if the Kraken was indeed hibernating and it was having nightmares too? Questions to contemplate indeed. The sea was raging and its webs were full of haunting apparitions. It must have been quite scared. And lonely too. Perhaps the excessive amount of webs was a defense mechanism to protect itself from its nightmares. If that were true, we didn't want to fight it. We also didn't want to keep it awake for too long. We would have crushed its chances at being awake for the post-millennium lunar eclipse. So we decided to try and give it better dreams. You can do that? Wait, you can do that? You know a spell for that? Not yet, but my pa has the sleepy time tea recipe he gives to hermit slugs when they have panic attacks. Which happens quite frequently, apparently. I needed to add some magic for a massive Kraken's need, obviously. The only problem was the ingredients. We needed a magic conduct rich in minerals and something with calming properties. The geologist said the local chestnut rocks would be good conducts. They also grew in the dark. They also glow in the dark, by the way. As for the calming agent, Inkity told me about the Fae using goldthorn marigolds in their spas. They grow behind waterfalls, which copper apologe happens to have a lot of. While Agius and the crew hunted for glowing rocks, Kusar and I scouted for goldthorn marigolds. She's taught. I noticed some marigold pollen floating on an entirely clear lake being fed by a waterfall. The water was too deep to wade through, but Delphi pulled me along with her. After we secured the gold thorn marigold, they gave me my first swimming lesson. It was really nice. I especially enjoyed floating around. I thought that would have qualified me to help with the nautical part of the plan, but Delphi gave me a solid no. You'll be ready next time. Perhaps. Once we had the ingredients, I got to brewing. It went well, except that it was infusing it with magic gave it this iridescent glow. I wasn't sure if it was safe to drink, so Ravine tried some for me. They promptly fell asleep. Can I have that recipe? No, I'm dead serious. I don't fucking sleep. It's a problem. I first heard some mumbling about how I should add a bit of orange zest to the flavor. Then they were out cold. Great call on the oranges, though. This is making me thirsty. Can you make me something zesty? Maybe feel free to describe what you'd like in detail. No, I'm done talking. Maybe something for those of us who prefer silence. That's me accepting your order quietly. Got it. Just done talking, prefers silence. That makes me think of orange slice. Slow strike. How did I was trying to say slow strike and orange slice came out instead. How does that happen? Anything great for like quieting the mind would probably be good. Do I even have anything that's considered to be zesty? Oh, dour sour maybe. Oh, cosmic dipper. Do I even have anything that's zesty? My first thought is dour is sour when I hear zesty because the little fruits inside. No, that's spicy, not zesty. Oh, I'm gonna go with dour sour. Need something that negatively affects charisma. Wrong one. I meant to grab this bottle. Sour, order up. Pretty and quiet, like an assassin stalking their arch nemesis. Oh, she loves it. That face is... Ah! Delphi, you are so cute! I love her. Oh, she loves it. Yes, she does. So, you were concerned that even if we calmed the Kraken down, a turbulent environment would make that a short-lived victory. So I went to move the webs away from the Kraken first without destroying them. Without destroying them, obviously. I worked hard on those. Meanwhile, I was getting ready to offer that Kraken a drink. Nothing easier than that. I couldn't do much from the shore. You gave us some light. You summoned all those divinely glowing stars that followed us around. I bet a night in the primordial sea looked just like that. Astral sea, please. Astral sea, please. Sure, that one. Which one is your favorite, Cheshire? Ooh, the Astral Sea or the Primordials? I don't know what it... Like, see, Astral, because it means star, primordial. I don't know why, but I'm leaning towards Primordial. To think that even a pure chaos can be so beautiful and serene is strangely reassuring. I get that. With Quasar's light guiding me, I carefully moved the webs. I encountered some very strange aberrations. One of them kept telling me my final exam. One of them kept telling me I failed my final exams. They distracted me so much, I almost got sucked into a quicksand tornado. Ooh. That sounds like fun. Tell me more, tell me more. A what? Dragons if I know. Most things went down there. Most things there disturbing in one way or another. Except for this tiny lizard. I'm sorry. I had to. Except for this tiny lizard. Familiar. Sure. Familiar. I found it hiding from a cat eel in the hull of a broken ship. So I rescued it. Armed with an underwater breathing spell from Ravine, I approached the Kraken. It was colossal, even bigger than I ever could have imagined, and it was made of beautiful, ethereal silk. Was covered in cuts from debris and broken glass. Some pieces of glass were even stuck in it, and it was breathing really heavily. I wasn't sure what to do. I didn't want to scare it, so I gently put a hand on its forehead and tried to enter its dreams. How'd that go for you? Not to derail your story, but I'm curious. Oh, not to derail your story, but I'm curious. This was me talking, not Delphi. I'm sorry. How does that work exactly? Do you just go in and take the stuff out with you? Yep. When you are asleep, your mind wanders almost aimlessly to all sorts of places. True. And some of those thoughts become tangled, and sometimes I grab them to weave them into something real. God. I could use some tea to put me to sleep. Before they slip into the dreaming. I actually might go to bed early tonight. We'll see. The dreaming? That's what I call the place that eats nighttime thoughts. It's just at the edge of your mind, consuming your dreams and nightmares while you sleep. When you can't remember your dreams, there's a good chance the dreaming ate them. That sounds ominous. It's okay, it can't reach us. Can you reach it? Sometimes accidentally when I wander too far or don't pay enough attention. You know, when I first pulled out of Rami, I pulled something else out with him too. It haunted me for a while until my pa banished it by pouring a salt solution on it. But usually that doesn't happen, so. That's gonna give me nightmares today. Alright, time to repress that! Luckily, it wasn't in the dreaming. It was only in the dreams of a massive silk kraken. Cool, right? From the shore, I watched the entire ocean in front of me suddenly turn into a memorizing play of shifting colors. Did I read that correctly? Oh, mesmerizing play of shifting colors. Into a mesmerizing play of shifting colors. Not memorizing. What the fuck am I on? Like an oil spill, but without the rancid smell. It was so beautiful, full of different fears. Ships crashing its own body, being trapped in its own webs. The oppressive weight of loneliness. I don't usually like to pull out of nightmares. Feels wrong, and the dreaming honestly hates when you take its food away. But they need to go. And out they went. They were all flung in my direction. Sorry, I didn't have the best control over that. It's alright. Trick them into fighting each other instead of me. Works like a charm. Meanwhile, all I could see were raging waves darkening with blood. I thought something terrible had happened, so I drew all the light of the stars to send my friends illumination in their time of need, and they flickered. They went out completely. I looked up at the sky, but I couldn't see anything but fog above me. the light of the stars had died out. Your magic failed? Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia. He was just gone. Did she apologize for that later? No. I did whatever I did whatever I done to make her leave. She still hasn't answered. Maybe the fog cut you off from her. Or she did herself. Who can say? She won't. I couldn't abandon Delphi and Aegeus in the darkness. How would they find their way back to shore? So I scoured the coast for chestnut rocks. One of these days, I want to try fire roasted chestnuts, because that sounds kind of good. We cooked most of them, but I was lucky enough to find 2 more glowing in their warm light. Out of potions, I handed them to Rambi, who had waited for me on the island. How odd to see a rat grow a fishtail. Can't all rats do that? No. Just like that, Rami disappeared into the waves, delivering light to our friends. It saved me from swimming into another quicksand tornado. I was still in the Kraken's mind, but I felt someone place their hand, place something in my hand, and the stream suddenly grew lighter. Before I knew it, I was gazing at the Kraken's inner self. I explained who I was, and that we were trying to help. Then I offered it some tea. At first, I thought I screwed up my pitch when a tentacle suddenly grabbed me and pulled me right out of the dream. But as it turned, it really wanted to try the tea. Afterwards, it placed me on its head, and I sang it the best lullabies I could muster. Rock my baby on the treetop! Okay, let me stop. They made me pretty sleepy too. Luckily, all the webs lighting up in different colors kept me alert enough. When the singing stopped, Aegeus came and found me. He told me about how he slid down the Kraken's tentacles like the adventurers from his stories. And you had a new friend with you! Cute. Speaking of which, where is that cute familiar you rescued? None of the geologists knew them. Whoever they had a ride with them was long gone, so... You took them with you? We sent them home. Home? How? They clearly belonged to Leviathan since they were lizard or frog. Quasar helped me make an offering to send them back to him. Inkriti told me Leviathan can't resist an offering of water. thinks with their help, the primordial vortex called the little guy home quickly. Hope they feel safer there. They were very cute and lonely. Leviathan better take care of them. We did take all the geologists back with us, though, and they made tea for us. Ravian's favorite orange tea, of course. We slept on the way back, each full of good dreams. Sounds like a good power nap. And lots of tea. You're making me wish I had some tea. Ugh. My dreams haven't been great lately. I could use a pick-me-up. Then you're in luck! We made you an altered recipe. We made you an altered recipe of my Kraken Sleepy Time tea special. Here you go. Yay! I still don't know how to accept gifts properly. Just say thank you. Thank you. It's good to see you all made it out. Barely. We built rafts out of orange tree trunks and silk. It was an unsteady journey to say the least. And when we gazed back at the fog that gives the gulf its name, I swore I saw lightning shaped like intricate webs in the clouds. Many people had nightmares the whole way back. Oh my god, I need more water. Give me a second, y'all. I am dying! That's the summer of it, brother. Hi, Raven. Welcome, welcome. How are you? That is the first time somebody's called me brother, but okay. That is very, very new to me. And yes, your girl slash boy is shirtless. Many people had nightmares the whole way back. But we lived. But we lived. I have a follow-up question. What happened to the monstrosities that were haunting the geologists at night? Did you just leave them behind? They lived on the island. They lived on the island. That's not a crime. Though they were clearly not native to the island, or to anything really. Holy hell. It is fucking hot! They were pretty weird. Maybe Gaia was having a bad dream when she made them. No, but the geologist might have. What? They were terrified of the Kraken and dying in the sea. Holy shit, it is so fucking hot! It's getting hot in here. Woo! Those things look like misshapen mini Krakens, and they were trying to drag them into the sea. Is that still picking up my... Okay, you know what? I don't think I should be saying this far away from the mic. The geologists were terrified of the scurvy and the creatures bled from their gums, which is a common symptom. What are you getting at? I think their nightmares manifested. And not just theirs. The Kraken was having nightmares, and the webs were full of terrifying things. Sure, grows around sunken. Sure, the ship goes around the sunken ships. Makes sense. Strange anglerfish too. But the pits of darkness. Quicksand? Tornadoes? Tostadas? What is my brain at? Strongly worded letters? Sounds like out of a nightmare to me. Oh my god. I'm gonna need my hair to just not be on my back for a moment. So the Gulf of Fog makes your nightmares real? That'd be news to me. Unless it's a new development. Do you remember the creatures of Zenith? They look similar to carbuncles, but didn't entirely match. And they themselves had no idea what they were. Wonder if I can... Let's see if I can... Put my hair up like this. Oh, that's kind of cute, actually. Coincidentally, they exactly fit the fears of the child whose bed they were hiding under. Or how Kaya discovered a whole tomb of that crumpled upon further inspection. Or how Inkity keeps thinking they're being chased by bounty hunters, even though I've never actually seen any around. Nor do I have any Avalonian law enforcement, nor do I know how any Avalonian law enforcement could have followed them here. That's unsettling. I wouldn't want my neighbors to become real. How do we protect ourselves? And what do you think is causing it? I don't know, but it can't be a coincidence that all this weirdness started happening right when a magical fog showed up and it obscured our vision. Guess the hair was left out. But you weren't in Zenith before the fog. Zenith and the tomb must have been the beginning. I'm not entirely sure. But haven't your dreams been getting stranger, more intense ever since the fog showed up? Yes, and they're also full of fog. You're right. All the memories I keep dreaming of. I know it wasn't that foggy those days. Something is infesting our dreams, and that fog is a sign that it's getting worse. Why would anyone do this? Shits and giggles? For now, their motivation eludes me. Hey, you know what? You know what? Maybe we should make brownies with laxatives and the devil's lettuce. So that way, it'll all be shits and giggles until someone giggles and shits. For now, their motive eludes me. That'll make it difficult to figure out who's behind this. Not necessarily. Let's look at the evidence. Obviously, we're looking at someone well-versed in magic. So it doesn't actually seem like they know what they're doing. That is some good what? It seems haphazardous, uncontrolled, and likely they're still experimenting with their capabilities. Experimenting with people's fears, dreams, and nightmares. What do you think, Agius? Huh? What do you think of my theory? It makes sense. I just don't get why someone would do that. Maybe you can enlighten us. Only you can prevent forest fire. Oh, but I just said I don't know. When we met the creatures in Zenith, they left behind traces of a strange substance whose color and texture weren't able to... Excuse me. When we met the creatures in Zenith, they left behind traces of a strange substance whose colors and texture we weren't able to place. What's in my right piercing? I remember Miriam talking about having trouble cleaning tomb goo off her boots. The Apolog's monstrosities were oozy with goo too. Fascinating that when you entered the Kraken's dreams, the whole sea turned an iridescent hue, not unlike said goo. And the webs followed suit after it consumed your magic. That's what dream magic looks. What are you insinuating, Queensar? We're looking for someone who's amateurishly manipulating dreams. And here, right in front of us, is someone who can manipulate dreams and nightmares. Someone who can summon things out of dreams, and someone who self-admittedly so doesn't have full control over their abilities. Before we question why someone would do such a thing, let's start with who's able to. That's ridiculous. Is it? When you pulled the nightmares out of the Kraken's mind, you had no control over where they ended up. What do you have control over? And what would happen if you slipped up trying a grander endeavor? You think I did this? Hey, leave my boy alone. Leave Magnus alone. Did you? No! Alright, let's review the details before we draw any conclusion. He helped us fix it, Quasar. I still don't know if it's Kusar or Quasar. Yes, he just coincidentally had a recipe on hand that fixed the whole issue. Because he's smart. I have nothing to do with this. I don't even know what all this is. Why would I ever do something like this? So your childish trick would finally grow into real powers, maybe? Didn't you say you wish you could control them better? And everyone knows you want your mother to stay around, and entrapping fog seems like it would do the trick. My mother isn't even here! You seem pretty angry about that. Of course I am! Who wouldn't be? But I'm not going to start hurting people over it! You hand out sleep charms to everybody to help with their nightmares. And yet, they still dream badly. Isn't that weird? I'm just trying to help. Okay, stop harassing Agius. Number 1. Also, congrats on your 5 stream streak, just the guy. We love having you here. Who? Us or yourself? Don't be an asshole, Quasar. Aggius has done nothing but help. Exactly. You mean exactly? There's no better way to influence everything than by pretending to be part of those who are trying to help. That's ridiculous. Then offer another viable explanation. I'm not the only one who can do magic around here. And if someone's experimenting with dream magic, maybe the dreaming, the place I told you about, maybe someone broke the barrier and it's leaking. Like someone in Zenith tried to protect the kid and summoned something instead. Or found a ritual in the tomb. I don't know. Or maybe someone who keeps experimenting with something they clearly don't understand, nor take seriously, broke the barrier. Someone like you. Didn't you say you pulled something back before? Something that haunted you? Yes. But if I did that again, I'd fix it, not keep it a secret. Only if you knew how to fix it. Aggius is innocent, Quasar. Leave him alone. Delphi is right. He would never do something like this. So leave my boy alone. Or I will fucking haunt your nightmares. Myself. And I will be carrying around a knife. Leave my boy alone. Okay? You're chasing a red herring. Sometimes the butler is suspicious because he actually did it, Cheshire. And he's counting on you to think that because he's and he's counting on you to think he's innocent because it's too obvious. You're so full of shit. Maybe Aggius just knows a lot about the topic, and we should let him help instead of punishing him for it. Maybe something really did go wrong in Zenith, or the plains, or both, and now the dreaming is linking or spreading or something. But don't accuse Aggius just because you don't have any other ideas. What else were we supposed to do, if not follow the obvious signs? Clearly it's getting worse by the day. How long until someone dreams of a monstrosity that devours Borkum, Moria, or all of Feishoa? Or have they already been devoured? People who are wandering into the fog and never returning. Where have they gone? We can't even reach the dragons anymore. How long until we're completely cut off from them? Something must be done before it's too late. Falsely accusing people is not the way to solve fear. Then what's your brilliant solution? We should at least take him into custody. You'll do no such thing. Thank you, Aquila! This is why we love you, Delphi. Mwah! Or what? Just try me. I dare you, you cold-hearted, pampered wannabe champion. Thank you! Thank you, Aquila! We love you. We love you here. Get his ass! Guys. Happily. Okay, let's get back to talking calmly. All you have is circumstantial evidence and your own delusions. Fine. I'll build you a proper case then. If anyone gets hurt in the meantime, that's on you. Or maybe we should gather evidence of what's actually happening. Go on then, find excuses while I save people. Where you could work together. What exactly have you saved lately? Name one person. Plenty. At least more than you have. Jackass. Or asshole, I don't know. Okay. Okay, let's talk this out. I'm not wasting any more time with people in denial. I won't rescue you this time. Wait! Well, that didn't go well. Are you okay, Ikeus? No. Would you like a drink? I could use a second to calm down. How about you? I'd love a drink. Do you have anything that makes me feel less like this? Something to make it hurt a little less? Or calm my beating heart? Like a warm hug? Come here, come here, come here. I'll give you a hug. Bring it in, brother. I want something warm and soothing. Honestly, it could probably be anything warm, so... It could be anything warm. It could be slow strike. Could be hot chocolate. It could be lava lagoon. Well, let's try lava lagoon. We haven't made this one yet, so we haven't. Might as well use it. Whoops. We did not draw the recipe. Oh, that's positive brain power. We need negative. Okay. This is the only thing that'll negatively impact brain cells, I think. Nope, I lied. Lava Lagoon! Order up! Most delicious brew I can offer you. Also, I had to try her. Thank you. This helps a lot. Thank you for believing in me. Hey, you don't have to thank me for that. I know you're hard, Arceus. I never doubted you for a second. I can't. Quasar is mad at me. Delphi is mad at Quasar. My dad is also mad at me. The whole town will soon be mad at me. Oh. Honey, I know how you feel. Dragons. What if it was me and I didn't even notice? What did I do? What do I... Rest, cry. So my Quasar's most first time says payback? No. No. Can I... Is it okay if... Can I... Is it okay if I stay for now? I would never kick you out. My spare room just became free anyway, so thank you. I'll find a way to fix all this tomorrow. Oh, by the way, I got this for you from the Rex. It's full of golden delicacies. Oh, you absolute sweetheart. Thank you, Aggius. I'll treasure it dearly. I'm glad. Get some sleep for now. We'll figure out the rest. We'll figure the rest out in the morning. Somehow. Alright, well, we're done. I think I'm gonna end stream for now, because it's really fucking hot. It's really fucking hot, and I cannot take this shit anymore. We're gonna save here. Override the save, yes. Holy shit, it is hot as hell! We're gonna... What? Thank you all so much for coming to the stream this evening. I had fun. I hope you all did too. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe and follow me on social media. I am on Twitter and Blue Sky if you would like to keep up with me. Twitter is why everybody hates me, and Blue Sky is where my more fluffy posts go. If you like what you see here on my channel and want to help financially support me, I have a Stream Element and a Ko-fi if you would like to donate. Or you can go to my VGen and commission me for lore and or script writing. If you're watching this on Twitch, we're not going to raid anybody else. We're not going to raid out today, I don't think. Unless there's somebody who I really, really want to watch. But... Yeah, there's nobody I really am up for watching today. That's okay though. Thank you all so much for coming to the stream this evening. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Have a good rest of your night, everyone.